Thank you, Davey. Now, this ain't my first rodeo, and it's not Kaua'i's either. Beginning tonight, the 21st Paniolo Heritage Rodeo is back, opening up the 2022 Koloa Plantation Days Festival. And joining me this morning to tell us everything we need to know before slipping on our boots is Jana Blake. Good morning, Jana. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
And I know people are itching to catch all the action this weekend. This is your guys' first rodeo since 2019. How excited are you guys to be back?
Very excited. We've got a lot of new things and better bulls, better broncs, better high dollar roping. We've got a whole lot. We're very excited.
And as I mentioned, it's not your first, it's your guys' 21st. So you mentioned you guys do have some new things this year. Tell us about that.
We do. We have a 200-year reenactment. Like every year, we try to focus on something. So this year, we're focusing on the history of the Paniolo and the cattle industry in Hawaii. And so we have 28 actors in costume, and we have all the livestock. They're going to be performing a reenactment of the history of the 200 years from when Captain Vancouver presented King Kamehameha with the cattle, all the way through when the horses were presented. The vaquero came from Mexico to teach the Hawaiians, and how that skill of Paniolo has developed over 200 years. We're very excited about this. This will be in the grand entry on Saturday and Sunday.
And I know we were talking yesterday or a couple of days ago about that history of the Paniolo and how a lot of people, elsewhere don't even realize that we have such a huge scene here in Hawaii. And we have a lot of people who go and they compete all across the country in rodeos in some big places like Wyoming, Oklahoma, Texas. And that's going to be a part of that too, right?
That's going to be a part of it, and we've got some 2022 champions that'll be a part of this reenactment that'll string together that Wyoming back in the early days, Buffalo Bill's wild rodeo and circus. Anyway, it was the Wild West show, and our Paniolo Wimp Parker Ranch went over there and just won. It really surprised everybody that these guys from the tropics had such amazing skills. And so we want to bring that all the way through into still performing and doing wild, great, skillful cattle management now.
I know one of my favorite events, of course, is the broncs. I know most people get super excited for the bulls. Do you have an event that you are extra always excited to see?
Well, the bulls are certainly the showstopper because they're just so big and scary, and it's to us, people that don't ride them, and the guys are so brave. But yeah, the broncs can, and well, both of them. It's so unpredictable what they're going to do, and yeah. So the broncs and bull. One of my favorite though are the barrels, because those girls and the guys too. They just get out and they put so much heart, and those horses are performing at such a high level. And we've got keiki barrels this year. We've got, and what's really fun on Sunday, we have a lot of family fun. We have a calf scramble that's always crazy, and the kids get out there and run around. So we've got a lot of
that one's always fun to see. But I guess, as you mentioned, it's a family event. So for people who are interested in coming out this weekend, it's 3 full days of fun. But what do they need to know? Where is the rodeo? What's the ticket information?
Okay, go to Kaua'iRodeo.com. You can get your tickets there. The program is going to be there. You can get all the information. You can get tickets online. And we suggest that. So when you show up at the gate today at 4 o'clock, gates open today. 5 o'clock is the rodeo action. On tomorrow, again, it's 4 o'clock, the gates open, 5 o'clock action. And on Sunday, they open at 11. It's at CJM Country Stables in Poipu. And that is just like 2 miles past the Grand Hyatt Hotel. So easy to get to down the dirt road. There's a lot of signs and banners around to follow. And tickets are $10. Kids under 18 with the adult are free. We've got food trucks. We've got a beer garden. Oh, we've got author David Woolman will be here to sign books on Saturday. He wrote the historic book about the Paniolo in Hawaii called Aloha Rodeo. He'll be here. We've got so much to offer. Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be a fantastic weekend filled with fun. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Jana. We appreciate you being here.
My pleasure. See you then. It's time to rodeo up.